I deeply believe in setting my New Year intentions during the spring equinox. It's the season of rebirth, reformation, and new beginnings. It's become this sensual and nourishing ritual that I practice every year during the spring equinox. So, in this video, I'll be sharing how I walked through that process. Early in the year, I watched Moya Mohani's, I don't feel like I'm pronouncing that right, but I watched Moya's setting intentions for the new year video, and it gave me a lot of clarity, not just in terms of inspiration, but in structure. The way she broke things down felt simple, constructive, and clear, and that format helped me figure out how I wanted to approach my own intention setting. So, in this video, I'll be sharing how I walked through that process. I deeply believe in setting my New Year intentions during the spring equinox. It's the season of rebirth, reformation, and new beginnings. It just feels right. There's something about this time of year that invites stillness and reflection. It's the season that encourages me to sit down with myself and gently shape a vision for how I'd like the year to unfold. It's become this sensual and nourishing ritual that I practice every year during the spring equinox. Speaking of rituals, I've been playing with the idea of making this practice a more communal space, maybe inviting close friends or anyone who feels called to share the moment with me. I sort of imagine it would be a grounding, shared, and sacred experience. And if that's something you'd be interested in, let me know in the comments. I would love to create a community through the soft and holistic moments. I'm going to walk you through a few prompts I used and how I approached them. The breakdown for the prompts is very simple to follow, and it's why I absolutely loved Moya's structure. So you'll start with your prompt, your timeline, followed by your reasoning, so your why, and then you'll end it with your actionable steps to achieve said goal. One of the prompts that really resonated with me was about creating a mindful morning routine, something I set as an intention for Q1. However, I do plan on extending this throughout the year, but I wanted to start with the first quarter of the year just to see what works for me and what doesn't. I've come to deeply value the slow mornings I've been practicing over the past few months. The quiet, the slowness, the absence of rush. It's all really helped me start my days with more ease and presence. My intention here wasn't to be perfect, but to give myself a grounded starting point each day. A few steps I wrote down were simple, and they all correlate to each other. 1. Read for 10 to 20 minutes in the morning. 2. Do a short yoga flow when I have the time. 3. Avoid doom scrolling for at least the first hour of waking up. These little actions feel small, but they stack up. They remind me that how I start the day matters. My ultimate goal is to not touch my phone for the first hour that I wake up. And I've been practicing this for at least 4 months now, and it's been amazing. I saw this TikTok video of this girl talking about how she hates when she gets to that page that you just feel so awkward writing on. So she started flipping her notebooks upside down and cheating her writing that way. And I thought that was ingenious. Another intention I set for Q1 was around daily movement. Over the past few months, I've gotten into this fun, almost relieving rhythm of finding ways to move my body each day. And honestly, it's shifted my mindset around what working out looks like for me. It's not mainly about intensity or performance, but consistency and feeling good in my body. I actually wrote a little Substack piece about why I have been loving practicing yoga more consistently and the little rewards I've achieved so far. So if you would be interested in reading that, I'll have my Substack linked below. Definitely check it out. I'm just getting into the rhythm of writing, which is something that I absolutely love. Some of the ways I wrote this intention out include biking or walking to class when I can, aiming for at least 5,000 steps a day, especially on the weekdays, practicing yoga 3 times a week, and following my current workout routine. What's helped me the most is letting movement be flexible. Some days it's a slow walk, other days it's an intense workout, but either way, I honor the effort. Moving into Q2, one of my intentions has been to make space for new hobbies or even just revisiting the ones I haven't nurtured in a while. I've always loved learning, whether it's a new skill or simply a new way of seeing the world. I think we're meant to keep expanding gently and consistently. Some actionable ways I've been holding this intention are continuing to bike and practice yoga. I don't know what just happened to my voice there. Oh my god. But yeah, continue to bike and practice yoga as both movement and joy. Investing a bit more into my crochet practice, like my plan to purchase a yarn winder to make things a little easier, and carving out time to read and reflect more deeply on the things I'm consuming. When something strikes me, I want to pause with it, maybe have a conversation about it or write about it. Wink wink, Substack. This intention feels like a slow return to curiosity, and it reminds me that growing doesn't always have to look like achievement. At the end of my reflection session, I closed the ritual with 2 things that have quietly become essentials in my life. I finished with a short yoga flow and tea time. I can't believe I've become that person, but I have. Between the time this video was filmed and now, I've somehow accumulated an entire tea shelf. I even have a freaking Chinese teapot. I followed one of Yoga with Cassandra's short evening sessions. I can't recall which it was, but she always helps me feel grounded and at ease. I think her voice is really soothing, and I love that she's not doing too much talking throughout the videos. Then I made myself a cup of the nighttime tea from Trader Joe's that I've been loving lately, and I added some honey into it. This honey is really good. It's some honey from some Arizona farmer, and honestly, so fucking gas. I really hope this little reflective video left you feeling inspired, maybe to revisit your own intentions or approach your goal with more gentleness and mindfulness. Personally, I'm planning to sit with my reflections again pretty soon, just to check in with what's still working, what's shifted, and what new intentions might want to emerge. If that sounds like something you'd want to see in a future video, let me know in the comments or message me on one of my platforms. I'd love to hear from you, and I promise to respond when and where I can. Thank you once again for watching and being here. I'm really excited to be reconnecting with my spirit and love for creating.